Hey guys, we are at Lake Whitney, Thousand Trails. We've been here for all of 24 hours, so we thought it'd be a great time just to tell you what we think of the place. Oh, first impressions. Okay, the reports are true. The roads are horrendous. They're fine until you get to the campground. And then once you go past the ranger's gate, hold on.
It's one of those, fine.
Yeah, see? He's got to be, he sees the camera and he's like, oh, wait, you forgot me.
Did we forget you? It's one of those where if you have glass dishes, you might want to put some foam in between each individual one. It's pretty bad.
You're going off-roading.
Yeah.
And it's not just the main road. I was led to believe it was just like the main road coming in. No, it's all the loop roads. They are just terrible.
But it kind of contributes to the whole state park feel.
Yeah, actually it does. And what I was getting ready to say is, who cares? We pulled up and really the first thing that happened, you know, we were lucky enough to get a pull through. And so.
And you don't get to choose out here, right?
Right, that was something else. It is one of the Thousand Trails that are assigning sites now.
It's not usually a Thousand Trails thing if you're,
right.
if you're not
and now there's
familiar with them.
There's like, it started off as a pilot program. I'm guessing it's going well because more and more are doing it from what I've heard, but whatever. I mean, we were assigned this site, A20. It's a pull-through site. Apparently we were lucky enough to get a pull-through site.
There's not very many there?
Well, just these two rows here.
Okay.
But I would guess that they're difficult to come by in the summertime, which, by the way, this is the week after Christmas.
Yeah. And you can hear in the background kids playing with their Christmas toys.
Yeah. But the road's terrible, but when we pulled in and we opened up the door after we got all leveled and the slides are out, we opened up the door and both of us were like, oh yeah. I mean, this
smell.
I mean, look around here.
I think we got the prettiest site out here. I mean, if there's there might be as pretty. I don't think they could be prettier. This is beautiful.
It's great.
Yeah.
I did get the Starlink set up, and it's whining because there are obstructions, but we were able to stream a show earlier.
Mm-hmm.
I've been streaming YouTube videos. I'm uploading a video right now, so I mean it's
fine. The resolution is even good. You know how sometimes the streaming, the resolution's kind of messed up.
Right. And so I was able to get a good spot. Now, all of these sites, I've walked 2 of the loops so far, and they appear, all of them are tree covered. So some sites may be more challenging than others if you have Starlink. The cell signal has been good for Verizon. They do have Wi-Fi here, but only 1 bar of connection when I checked it on my cell phone.
So it's like a KOA when it's busy.
There's repeaters all over the place, but you wonder how good are repeaters if they're in the trees and the line of sight is being blocked by tree limbs. But we wandered down to the lodge. The pool at the visitor center up front is closed, but the one at the lodge is open. And
it's almost, like you said, that's a week after Christmas, so it's late December. And it's clean and nice, and it's got a little overlook with little couches, like outdoor patio furniture.
Now, the exercise room, there's a reason they don't call it a gym on the map. I haven't looked online to see what they call it online, but on the map they call it an exercise room. It's what?
It's aerobics.
It's a exercise bike,
a stepper, treadmill.
and a treadmill, and something else.
All aerobics.
Yeah. And
you can do all that out here. I mean, I don't know. For me, I mean, I like to run and walk, and you can do all that because you're out here. So I don't really understand the purpose.
Yeah. But that's what we know so far. We've got a week here, just chilling after the Christmas chaos we're just down here chilling out. Lake Whitney is somewhere between Waco and Fort Worth, and it's beautiful out here. It got dark. Oh my gosh, it was dark last night.
Yeah, bring your
awesome.
telescope. We forgot ours.
Yeah, so we'll check in a little bit later once we learn some more about this place. I actually stumbled across it at the other end. This is not the way I went in.
Okay.
I went in the other direction. So we are, what is today? Today is
2nd.
Thursday.
Okay.
We've been here since Saturday, so we've been here for a few days now. Still enjoy this campground, really do. There's a lot of trails.
Well, I even found a 4x4 trail.
Unfortunately, they're not well marked at all. That's the first, that's the only trail sign, where that cardinal one, that's the only one I've seen marking the longest trail in this park.
And did you notice it was on a branch that has broken and died and fallen
upside down, all that happy stuff. But we enjoyed this have enjoyed this campground this week. The lake, just the grounds, beautiful. Walking, it's like a state park.
Oh,
really
I could come out here for a week, many times.
Yes, and sounds like we'll be out here again. But we're going to make our way down this trail, see what kind of trouble we can get into. It's not a nudist camp, dear. Stop.
You're playing your cards with your queen of hearts. When everyone folds, your fork still holds. Your place in your bed, showing no regret. Close your eyes to hide your lies, roll the dice. You got me tiptoeing around you like you're made of glass. Got an invincible fence, letting everyone know not to trespass. But you're bound to break down, bound to lose, bound to get knocked right out of your boots when I use my witchcraft. You're playing it cool, bending all the rules, talking way too loud, and you're talking rude. You're playing a game, driving me insane. Your heart is back, and it's a fact, no turning back. You got me tiptoeing around you like you're made of glass. Got an invincible fence, letting everyone know not to trespass. But you're bound to break down, bound to lose, bound to get knocked right out of your boots when I use my Responsible fans letting everyone know not to trespass. But you're bound to break down, bound to lose, bound to get knocked right out of your boots when I use my witchcraft. When I use my witchcraft, I've got my moves, I've got my song. When I turn my mojo on, I'm feeling fine, I'm feeling strong. It won't take long. When I use my
All right, this is our last full day at Lake Whitney, Thousand Trails, Lake Whitney, whichever order you want to put it in. This is our last day. And I stand corrected. There were a lot of signs on that trail
There were.
up towards the front of the park.
Yeah.
Once you start getting away from the front of the park, the trail becomes less conspicuous, less signage. I mean, there was one set of cairns out there on the trail. There's a lot of trail finding going on when you get the further away you get from the front of the park. So, and I mean, the maintenance also kind of starts stepping down the further away you get from the front of the park. So,
And what did you decide? Were they also 4-wheel drive? Were they just side-by-sides?
There are parts of it that side-by-sides have been using. A little bit narrow for the Jeep in parts, unless you're a fan of pinstriping. You know, Arizona pinstriping.
You can definitely do it. It's not that bad. I mean, which is kind of cool.
But no, this is really a great place.
Mm-hmm.
We will be back.
I feel like this campground is why they named it Thousand Trails.
A lot of trails here.
Yes.
The Cardinal Trail, the main trail, I don't know how long that is, but I mean, we were out there for 2 or 3 hours yesterday just walking it. So it's been a good week. It's quiet. It's dark out here at night.
I think I mentioned at one point, bring your telescope so you can see the stars.
It's a fun place. We enjoyed it. We will be back.
Yeah.
Well,
Beautiful.
Well, with all that, I guess we'll catch y'all down the trail.
Goodbye.